Mario Hog class, or Mario Hog and our Mario Guild classes, since he hasn't had an introduction. I'd like to introduce, just the man, the myth, and the legend. You know, I could stand up here and talk for ages about this guy, about the top swine geneticist in the country. He's coached national quality livestock judging teams. Oh, I mean, I could go on, but I just better let him come up here and teach you guys all how to judge some pigs. Dr. Todd C.
Thanks, Jake, I think. I did listen to the Senior Market Hog 2 Reasons, and I just wanted to say a couple things about that. As Jake kind of indicated, I've been scored some of these contests for over 30 years now, and actually I gave more 49s today than I think I have in any other one set of reasons. So I wanted to describe or call out those numbers, because I think this was an interesting class as you just described, because there was a lot to talk about. You didn't have to exactly get it right, but if you saw the hogs and talked to things, and we heard a lot of great sets. So those that scored 49 for me were 302, 305, 336, and 348. So congratulations to each of you. The other Market Hogs class that we had was the non-reasons class that we had up here in the first round. If you remember back at all this morning, that was a very long time ago, we had a white barrow, it was number 1. You kind of looked at him and he was kind of short-bodied, maybe the heaviest conditioned pig we saw all day, extremely straight and bad in his shoulder, bad in his hip, stiff in his movement, very short-strided, just not an exciting kind of a hog, and he was as scarred up as many of we saw. The 2 pig was kind of a short, thick, powerful pig. You might like him initially, but as you studied him, he was short-bodied, a little frailer in his makeup and bone work, small in his foot size, but he had a lot of muscle and power about him. 3 in that class was the big pounds heavy, big black barrow, very long in his body, heavy in his weight, nice muscle. Maybe like to open that pig up a little bit through his chest floor. It gets a little in at his knee, so maybe not as true at his natural width, but a lot of product and dimension. And then 4, we had the red calico barrow in there. That was one that you really kind of liked, the stoutness of structure, the design, really wide base. But gets a little nondescript in his muscle shape and pattern as you get around behind him and study him through the stifle and the lower portion of the ham. So we kind of pulled all those things together, and I got to talk to the class because of the 3 people on the swine committee. I was the only one with a 50, and we placed those 3, 4, 2, and 1. We elected to start with the big, probably the most fault-free black barrow. Just had a lot of dimension and power and pounds of product, as I said. We put the calico pig in second, and then kind of notched that black belted pig into the 3rd hole and just dropped that white one hard to the bottom. So 3, 4, 2, and 1, and cut those 2, 3, and 6.